Welcome back. I'm John with Readi Collect. Inside a large manufacturing plant or distribution center, everything comes down to quotas, shift timing, and line speed. Pulling a forklift operator or an assembly line worker off the floor doesn't just mean one person stops working, it can bottleneck the entire facility. Today, I'm speaking with a plant safety manager who is dealing with the nightmare of managing random screens across 3 different shifts. Let's see how we can keep her production lines moving. Thanks for reaching out to Readi Collect, Lisa. I know managing compliance across a 24/7 facility is a massive undertaking. To get us started, when you have to pull a forklift operator for a random screen during your peak volume hours, how is your team currently handling that gap on the floor?
It's a struggle. We either have to pull someone from another zone, which slows down that department, or the materials just pile up until the original driver gets back from the clinic.
That sounds like a quick way to miss your daily production quotas. What happens when it's your second or third shift? How difficult is it to even find an open clinic at 2 a.m. for those overnight workers?
Nearly impossible. We usually have to hold them over into the morning shift and pay them overtime just to sit and wait for a clinic to open. It wrecks our labor budget.
I can imagine the overtime costs add up fast. And what about when there's a minor incident, like a forklift bumping a rack? If a floor supervisor has to physically drive that employee to the clinic for a mandatory post-accident screen, what happens to the rest of the crew while leadership is off-site?
That's my biggest headache. Taking a supervisor off the floor for 3 hours means quality control drops, and the risk of another accident actually goes up because nobody is watching the floor.
It creates a dangerous domino effect. If we could eliminate that entirely by sending a certified collector directly to your break room or HR office, even at 2 a.m., how much of that lost production and supervisor downtime would you instantly recover?
We would recover all of it. Supervisors would stay on the floor, and the overnight shift wouldn't drain my overtime budget.
Do you know that Readi Collect has these types of services? These are what we do. We've been doing this for a long time, so we really got good at it. Is that something that you guys would use?
Absolutely. If you can cover all 3 of our shifts and come directly to the warehouse, that solves our biggest compliance issue.
We certainly can. Since that fits your operational needs, would it make sense for us to look at your shift change schedules so we can plan an on-site sweep that catches the most personnel with the least disruption? In manufacturing and warehousing, pulling an employee off the floor hurts your quotas, but pulling a supervisor off the floor to drive them to a clinic hurts your entire operation. By bringing the test directly to the plant, Lisa can keep her assembly lines moving and her supervisors where they belong. Our contact details are on your screen right now. Reach out to our team at Readi Collect, and let's get your manufacturing and warehousing facilities protected before the next incident happens. Thanks for watching, and stand by for the next episodes of Real Conversations with Readi Collect.